And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
And after the game here, they're staring at an 8-game road trip. So we'd like to have happy travels and head out on the road with a win to wrap up the homestand.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production out of that 7-hole these days. Well, lately, it hasn't been going his way at all. Sometimes you just have to forget about everything and go back to the basics. We'll see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Batting third.
Tyler Austin will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. 1 out and a runner on second base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lake on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With a moment now, let's call on a look at the Paw Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ruben Tejada will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
You would think that was the pitch he wanted right there. It's a little surprising that he let that one go.
Sinking line drive out to right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 6th, catcher.
Number 86 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now 3-1 here. And if this is a borderline pitch here, you got to let it go. This has to be in a perfect spot if you're going to hack.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Scranton leads it 1-0. Bryce Brent comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Bryce Brant.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Devin Marrero will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Young will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. On the ground to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Junior Lake will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Batting fifth,
Josh Rutledge steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Austin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Mark Payton makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. To short. Marrero is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Crawford will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
batting ninth,
Into the windup and the pitch.
47.
Number 47 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Travis takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Crawford is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now that we have a chance, here's the defense for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Catcher,
Number 65 will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Stepping in, Brian Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mason Williams is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's
and hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Travis is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Tyler Austin is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Donovan Solano stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bryce Brent will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting.
Devin Marrero will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So now 2 away for Chris Young.
The right fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not,
oh, a great diving stoppage short. It's there. He got him.
oh, love it.
Ruben Tejada is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, Ruben.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 86.
Number 86 stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lake coming in. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Mark Hayton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Rutledge is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Junior Lake is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And right in
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Josh Rutledge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Crawford is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
First baseman.
In now, Sam Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Crawford will step in the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Right fielder.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Number 47 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. At the plate, Mason Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Left side. Backhanded. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. Tyler Austin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Matt Dominguez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
0-1, here's the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Dribbled up the line. To his right, Tejada. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 65.
Number 65 steps in now. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Crawford has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number
Brian Johnson
61.
is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Bryce Brent will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And that misses for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Rocket to third. In there, the base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Devin Marrero will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Crawford is over. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Donovan Solano makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Marrero gloves it on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Now batting.
Ruben Tejada ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Young has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 86 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. A double play ball to second. 4 fielded by Rutledge. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Mark Payton will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Crawford strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Chris Young gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Up for Pawtucket. Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. A quick out number 1.
The batter.
Junior Lake ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that's in there, base hit. Josh Rutledge will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Crawford is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Sam Travis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Number 30 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
That misses, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rutledge is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, center fielder
Mason Williams will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
now batting,
Ronald Torreyes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Ronald Herrera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 19.
Matt Dominguez strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, number 65.
Number 65. They'll dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Number 86 is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Johnson.
Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Alan Craig.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Tyler Austin will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Now batting,
Donovan Solano steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings. Ruben Tejada comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting,
Number 86 stands in. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lake ranging forward. And the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. J.R. Graham will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bryce Brent is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he drops it. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Devin Marrero will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Payton has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Chris
30.
Young will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. High in the air out to center field. Williams is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Brandon will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Workman.
Mark Payton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Payton.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Still 2-2. Right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Crawford gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Mike Ford will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Noah Ramirez will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
The first baseman.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Ground ball right side. A tag for 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Now at the plate, Mason Williams. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ronald Torreyes takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Scranton leads it 4-2. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, center fielder.
Junior Late swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Josh Rutledge will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Brock Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Sam Travis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Rusney Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Matt Dominguez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Mike Miller will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Mike Miller.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.